DJI have just released a new firmware late yesterday, version 01.00.0300. What does it bring us? Well, that's what this video is all about. Let's do this. So hello and welcome once again to the channel on this horrible day here in the UK. Absolutely siling down, 2 inches of rain all day. However, on with the video, and it's all about the DJI NEO and the latest firmware update. What does it bring us? Well, we'll look into the video and see exactly what it's all about. But before I do that, I'd just like to say that if you're new around here, this video might help you if you've not updated your drones before. It is available. You can do it on your mobile phone, or you can do it with any of the controllers that work with the NEO, like the RC2 controller, or the RCN2 controller, or the latest RCN3 controller with the mobile phones. So let's get straight into the video and have a look exactly what it's all about. So the first thing you need to do is you need to connect obviously to the DJI NEO, and if you've not connected to your controller for a while, or you've flown another drone, it will search for the aircraft as it's doing here, and what you might have to do is repair it. It's quite a simple process. Once it's searched for the aircraft, all you need to do is click the pair button and then press and hold the power button on the NEO, and then what that will do is it will connect it to that particular controller. Once you're in there, what you need to do is go back one. As you can see, it says connection successful. If you just go back one with the arrow just up there, that will then prompt you to a new firmware update, as you can see just there. And then it's going to download it. If you just click the more, it tells you exactly what it's all about. Optimize positioning, performance, and fix some known issues. Now, there's a lot of people out there that's been having issues with the DJI NEO, with positioning when it's doing its follow routine. I've seen instances where the drone has just veered to the right or to the left and it should be doing a straight follow. The same with direction track. That's been a bit iffy as well. It happened to me when I was doing a bit of a test, that it wouldn't actually go to the side and go down the direction that it should be doing. So this could actually help. And also what we have to understand is fix some known issues. Now, lots of people have been having different problems, like when you've connected to a controller, for instance, and then what happens is when you go back to using your mobile phone, some of the NEOs was reverting back into a Chinese language. So if you've been having any kind of issues like that, then this firmware update could actually fix it for you. Whilst it is updating, you'll notice on the drone it will start to flash. There'll be a red light and a couple of green lights flashing. This is perfectly normal. If you've not updated a firmware before, you can expect to see these kind of things happening. As it starts to get to the end of the process, you see the lights start to change, and then eventually what will happen is the aircraft will power off. That's pretty normal and pretty standard. But what you need to do after you've done this is you need, rather than to restart the aircraft as it tells you to, you basically need to put another battery into the drone and do the same process all over again, because there is a battery firmware update with this update as well. Once you put a new battery in, what you need to do is you need to force that update again. And the easiest way to do this is to hit the profile button just there. And then what that will do, that will open the settings menu, and you need to click onto settings. Once you do that, if you click check for firmware updates, it will check the version and it will tell you that there's a new firmware available. Now, this isn't the firmware update as it's actually saying. What this is a battery update, and you need to do this for how many batteries that you've got. I've got 3, so I've had to do it 3 times. If you've only got the 1 battery, then you find you don't have to go through this process. So just make sure that you update all your batteries. Once that's finished, what you'll see is the firmware has been updated successfully, and that is your battery that's been updated. And then you're good to go, you're good to fly. I just thought I'd run through this process for all the new users out there that's using the NEO for the first time, or updating it for the first time. So there we go, just a very short video today about the NEO and the update. Now, a lot of the people out there have been having problems behind the scenes, and you may have a NEO and have no problem with it whatsoever. And I think the biggest issue is the actual positioning of this thing when it's in flight. I've seen a lot of videos online where these things are supposed to follow you and then they suddenly take off to either side, and it's got bad GPS positioning. And I think that's what the update is mainly about, and also fixing some known issues. Now, as I said, I've not been able to go out and try it personally because of the weather, but as far as I can see, by using it indoors, it does what it does. It does what it says it does. And don't forget, it's just an update for the Neo, but there's an update for all the batteries as well. So make sure that once it's completely finished, then put another battery in and start the process all over again, and that will update the batteries as well. So there we go, just a short sweet video today, and if you got some use out of the video, as always, give us the old thumbs up, and if you're new around here, why don't you consider subscribing, dinging the dong, and all the rest of it that goes with it. I'm sure you know me by now, and you might like to watch those couple of videos I've chosen for you, and if you do, I shall see you over there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.